I'm just gonna start the episode off by saying that last night I may or may not have pissed the bed, and I genuinely am not sure which one it is.
Oh Lord.
Did you smell it?
How did the piss get there?
I
That's
went to
mouth.
bed, and also, all
Was
right.
it Johnny?
No,
Did he get scared and pee it again?
he did not get scared and peed it for the second time. But so last night I arrived. Fuck! God
Nice.
damn it.
God, you're such a fucking idiot. You're the only one.
Fuck off.
You are the only one.
Fuck off.
Welcome
That
to
was
the
what, like
Gulag
30
podcast.
seconds into the
Hey,
podcast.
by the way, in case you guys didn't know, we're not doing the last names, even though it's completely obvious and we never ever do it. Just by the way, let me remind you guys. 30 seconds in, you fucking do it anyways.
So, all right, episode just started. We already have the monolithic fuck up that it ended right afterwards. But I pissed the bed. That's the beginning of the podcast. I pissed the bed. Maybe I didn't. Who knows?
How do you not know?
Okay,
How?
so
How do you not know?
set the
Is there
stage.
piss on your
I
cock?
arrived in. I arrived last night at 3 a.m. in the place which we live, in the city in which we live.
Where did you arrive again?
Yeah, I really
I
wonder.
fucking
where you
arrived all over my pants. So I arrived there, and I got home, and I go to bed by 4, and I'm waking up at 9. So it only gives 5 hours for me to potentially piss, and for it to dry so it doesn't smell like piss.
Well-
So
Well, I think piss would dry like in more than 5 hours.
I think piss would
less
just
than 5
smell
hours.
like piss.
see,
Like,
that's
yeah,
what
that's
I
kind of
would
hard to
think
get
too.
rid of the
away.
piss smell.
So I go to sleep. 5 hours later, I wake up. So I wake up and I'm just like, I step out of bed like it's any other day. I just kind of feel a little sweaty, like my hair is wet because I was sweating last night
You
Because
pissed
you
on your
pissed in
hair?
it.
because I pissed in my hair.
You pissed on big hair.
So my hair is sweaty, like my body's just like all kind of sweaty, and then I get up and my legs are sweaty, which is like nothing crazy there. My legs
And
are
that's
sweaty
so
often.
creepy.
And
Dude, that's so creepy.
but I go.
So
I get up and then I do stuff, and like a couple minutes later, I walk back and I see there's a big puddle on my bed, and then I pull my sheets down, and the puddle extends from like the middle of my bed down, and so it does seem like I pissed myself. But if you piss yourself, wouldn't it just be like a circle around where your crotch is, instead of just like from like waist
you
down on your
sleep?
bed? How do I
Well,
sleep
I mean,
lying down?
I guess it depends. Well, yeah, no, because your pants would catch the pee, so it would just kind of sit there.
Yeah, it's not like I was standing, like my bed is leaning, so I would piss and it would run down the bed. And I sniffed it because I was like, fuck, I pissed myself.
You
And it didn't
sniffed it?
smell, it didn't smell, fuck. It didn't smell like piss.
smelly weed.
It didn't smell like anything. It was like, I mean, it might have been sweat. I don't know what I did.
Dude, I feel like sweat is probably the best guess because
Because also, I
piss
went,
physics aren't adding up here.
yeah. And I also went piss.
The Wellerman physics aren't adding
Steven,
up here either.
unmute yourself
Sorry
on
about
Discord,
that.
Buster.
Wait, what?
Unmute yourself on Discord.
Well, I tried to mute myself on Zencaster and I pressed the mute button on Discord and I forgot that
You're good.
That's not how it works.
Just
It
Gulag
could be
podcast
sweat,
things. This probably
because it
won't
is
get
kind of-
edited out unless I want to or am able to. But still, and then I went piss like later on. Like I went
I
upstairs.
mean, if it didn't smell like it,
Yeah.
then you're in the clear.
It was just such a big, like it was a lot. Like I thought I pissed myself because it was like a 2x2 square foot stain of, or not stain, but like, you know,
Are you one
puddle.
of those people that sweats a lot, like just in general, not like when you sleep?
Did you wash your sheets?
I did wash my sheets. There's nothing on my bed right now.
You were just sweating, brother.
Yeah, you're probably just a big sweater.
Big old sweater.
Sweat is kind of similar to pee when you think about it.
Yeah, the only difference
well, I
between
guess
sweat
so.
and piss is that it comes out of your penis.
mean,
Yeah,
both
it's salty, it
sweat
tastes
out of your
nasty.
I mean, I kind
I
of
don't
love
know
to
if
be
it-
covered in it.
Yeah, it doesn't really taste that bad.
I am
honestly.
covered in it 24/7,
Well-
all day, every day.
I mean, they're both yellow.
Yeah,
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 they're pretty yellow.
yeah,
sure.
yeah,
Yeah,
They're both yellow.
Hold up, I
I
gotta get
forgot
a-
we're recording this and we can't just not say anything. when somebody
It
says
was
something
like-
not funny.
It was like a 4-second silence.
I am also playing a video game, so
Yeah, you are. You fucking.
Oh, he's playing fucking
Okay,
Noida.
I couldn't
He's
tell.
either
We
I'm not
would have
playing-
had
No.
no
He's playing
clue.
Vampire
you
Survivor.
explain?
He's playing,
I'm not
he's playing
playing
the
He's
new
playing
Vampire
Risk for
Survivor.
Rain.
2D
Risk for
indie
Rain.
game.
I'm not playing. It's not 2D. It's actually 3D. So
Oh,
yeah,
oh,
I
big
mean,
man.
Actually, it's
Big fucking
3D.
Can you?
Uh,
I now
explain?
have games that I'm obsessed with in all 3 dimensions. I have 2D,
There's
top
not a
down,
1D. There's
and
not a 1D
3D.
game. There's not a 1D game. That's
I
not
bet there
real.
is. Isn't that Pong?
That's just Infinite Paper Clips or
No,
whatever
that's-
that game is called.
That's still 1D would just be like
A line.
literally
Nothing.
just nothing.
It would
It
be
would
a
just be like
line.
a single color.
It'd be a
No,
single
Line of
point.
color.
Wouldn't it
Steven,
be?
Can you explain the game,
more-
Steven?
I don't want to explain the video games.
Good one.
All right, I'll explain it in 2. I'll explain it simply. You kill shit and you get better so that you can kill more shit. That's all it is.
That kind of
Why is it
sounds
called
like the
Risk of Rain?
Holocaust.
Well, you see, the Holocaust, they didn't really have to do much. Hitler just kind of said, "Hey, you guys want to kill some people?" And then they were like, "Yeah," and that's how that happened. But this is only one guy killing a bunch of people. Well, you know what? Maybe that's more similar than I thought it was.
Maybe you're just playing Holocaust Simulator.
I mean, it's pretty much what it is.
You just,
Is
God,
You know,
this is a riveting conversation.
I've noticed.
No-
I've noticed one thing we don't do on our podcast. We never talk about like our. Well, okay, maybe I just never see it, but I feel like we don't often talk about our lives. So what?
'Cause we don't
is-
do anything.
That's true, but like we do
that is
things.
a fucking real statement.
Matthew is going
Do not do-
skydiving next weekend. That's pretty fucking
Oh,
sick.
dude, wait, is he?
Yeah, he is. Andrew, I
you
thought that's what you were
serious?
saying.
No,
Yeah.
I was gonna say where he's, well, not where he's been, but like where he was and what happened. He basically just got sick, and he had to go to his brother's place for the rest of the day that he was in the place that he was.
Starting it
Fucking
again.
Yeah.
Okay.
I was trying to fucking set up
Fucking-
the camera like just to have it for 1/2 of a second.
Oh,
Well,
monolithic fuck up number 3 or 4 is over. We're back. Matthew's going skydiving next weekend. I think is what we're talking about, but who knows? Because it was like 10 minutes ago.
that was
That's why he's
it.
fucking MIAs, like
No.
becoming
Yeah,
playing
he's-
Quagmire and becoming a pilot.
He's the
I'm
unemployed
Nick Wagmire.
friend.
Pilot.
That was funny.
But yeah, he's going
That's cool
skydiving.
though. Yeah, he could
Why-
he could
and he
probably
hasn't
fall on that.
told us
but-
this why?
Yeah.
don't
Because no
know.
one asked. I asked him
Oh,
about the-
yeah. Yeah, because it's normal to ask, are you going skydiving?
I don't fucking know.
You ask him
I just
every
asked-
week, and finally said yes. Could stop asking.
I
him
asked
now.
him about the beach. I'm actually like super jealous of him. I want to go skydiving so bad.
I want to do one of
I-
those things where it's like the skydiving little room where it's the air.
Oh, like the
Oh,
little
that seems
tube,
really cool.
and they blow air up.
Yeah.
Yeah, that sounds cool. They blow
I
up
bet
air
it's
into your
expensive
butthole.
as hell, though.
It is
Yeah, they
expensive.
blow air
Did
into
you
your
know that-
ass.
Oh, that'd be nice. Do you know
No.
that Mr. Patrick,
He's-
the guy who worked? It's not his actual last name; it's his first name. The guy at Jim Crow,
Mm.
the high school.
Yes. Yeah.
Wait, didn't
Dancing
know
around
this.
the teacher's name. You know the teacher we're talking about, Andrew?
I do not. Wait, say it again.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna type his name out so I don't have to. say all
Oh
this.
my god, or you could just say it and bleep it. Do your
Oh.
job as the
What
editor.
about
I
him?
don't want to bleep it.
What about him?
Just say it. God.
All right, Patrick, the teacher. His wife has a crazy skydiving story because him and his wife are like skydiving. I don't know, certified or something. They're cool enough to where they can do it without someone strapped to their back.
What?
Because like when Matthew's gonna go with Caitlin, they have to have someone strapped to them to like pull the parachute for them.
Oh, real. 'Cause
That's
they-
kind
kinda
of lame.
sucks, but
That's
it's
like
still
having
cool.
having a grown man just like on your ass.
Yeah, like you're just getting mounted while flying through the air.
Yeah,
Actually,
he's literally going ham
That
on you.
sounds kind of nice.
I mean,
He's
But,
literally
I,
just using you.
I feel like when you're skydiving, you just like, when do I? They probably don't know when to pull it, so that's probably why.
yeah,
Parachute.
You have to be certified to not have a man strapped to you.
Yeah. How many times do you have to do that, or do you have to like go through fucking training to do that?
I think it's
go
like
through
an
10
amount
course
and training.
Training.
That's assy.
Yeah,
I mean, that's
10-step
cool shit,
program.
actually.
10 course meal.
But
Course meal.
Patrick's wife, I don't know what the hell her name is, so I'm just gonna call her wife,
Wife.
which I probably won't say again. But she was jumping out of a plane to skydive. It was like the last flight of the day for skydiving, and as she was jumping out, she like hit her arm on that back wing on the back of the plane, whatever that is,
Oh,
and it just like instantly broke her arm. So
My
she was just like
God.
falling out of a plane, arm like half of it flapping in the wind because it like
oh, that's
Fuck.
really
Holy
God.
fucking broke the
shit.
bone. So she tucked the arm into her chest, is falling with 2 legs and 1 arm out to slow her down. Somehow she like was still able to find where she needed to land. So she like sees it in her vision. She also was like before she did that, she was like tumbling through the air, and then she
Like-
was able to like right herself and
like she was
put her
barrel
arm.
rolling through the air.
Yeah, pretty much. And then she was like able to put her arm
Jesus.
against her chest and then like find where she needed to go. And then she, with 1 arm on her chest, pulled her parachute, and then only using 1 arm to there's a word for it, but the little thingies you pull, I think the
Steer it?
tabs. Yeah, she was able to
The-
pull the tabs, but only with 1 hand.
Jesus.
So she like
Oh, so she
would
had like
use
both of
her-
them in one hand, or
she only had 1 in 1 hand, and so the only way she could steer was to go all the way around in a circle. then
like
just,
like
like, keep
having the
going.
cursive only move right on tab G.
That fucking shit
Yes.
sucks in tabs, bro.
Yes.
I was playing that a couple days ago. But,
So
and
yeah, she had to spin all the way around in a circle just to like turn a little bit, and then she found where she was supposed to land. Landed like perfectly where she was supposed to, but when she landed heel first and shattered her heel bone.
Oh
Oh my
my God.
Christ.
And then
That's
she was
insane.
she was totally fine. She like went to the hospital and
she's
I
totally
think she's
fine. She
normal
broke an
now.
Doesn't sound fucking totally fine.
Yeah.
She broke at least 3 bones. Like,
Totally
She's fine
fine.
She
now,
could have been.
but-
She could have
Fractured
broken
skull.
fucking everything, including her fucking brain, her
And
sentience.
skin.
she would no longer exist.
But that's actually
Yeah.
insane. I thought it was gonna be a way lamer story. That's fucking badass.
it's gonna be like,
That is
I got
badass.
scared, and then I cried.
I
like,
literally wept while falling through the air. It was so crazy.
So
Gone
crazy.
sexual.
Consexual.
That
That's
was
how
I got a
Matthew's gonna
boner. I got a
reenact it.
boner while falling.
Yeah, you can have the same experience, but not almost dying in one of those tube things.
I guess.
I would
but
want to do the tube thing.
Yeah,
And
but
I would
that's
want to
like-
do both.
how long do you even get to do it for?
Yeah, I
'Cause
would
I
wanna
feel like
do
it's not
both.
worth it if it's. Only,
Yeah,
if
it
it's that
is.
expensive.
Matthew said it was like almost $300 and then an extra 180 if you want pictures.
300. That's honestly not really that bad. I'm gonna be honest.
I mean,
To
I
go
would pay
skydiving,
$300, but I'd want to, like, I don't know if, excuse me, I don't know if you have to pay that a lot. And like, if you have to pay $300 enough times to like get the hours in to not go with some dude on you.
Well,
I mean, I'd prefer the
I'm
dude
sure
on me.
you'd have to. I'm sure you'd have to do it like maybe once or twice in like a class or something, and the class
Yeah.
costs a certain amount of money.
I think
That's,
it'd just
that's
be
like a
cool.
dumb. That's a dumb waste of money. Like going
Not
to
if you're a
skydiving
skydiving
class.
enthusiast.
I mean, maybe if you want to do it often, I guess. But I think a one-time thing with a person, a man's like cock and balls like around your ass once is probably fine.
flapping.
Yeah, in the wind. I think that'd be okay.
I
Yeah, I
mean,
think
I
that'd
would
be
do that
okay
for
too.
free.
I already
pay
do
him,
that
honestly.
like every day. We're just falling this time.
You can, it's probably like the rock climbing place near my house, which I would say the name, but I don't know if it's specific to where we are. Beef
Preface
rock
every
climbing
sentence
wall.
with, "Oh, it's kind of near my place."
Try not to point your fucking fingers together when dancing around a name challenge in the Gulag podcast. 1 second.
Fucking
Anyways,
real.
they have a thing where you can pay for one like 2-hour class to learn how to belay people, and then you get 2 weeks like unlimited membership to the Rockwall gym. So it's
Damn.
probably like that, except you don't get 2 weeks of unlimited falling out of planes.
The college that I'm currently at has a free rock climbing place at the rec center, which is pretty cool.
Ew. I kind of don't want to go there anymore just because you told me that.
Wait, that was like
Yeah.
the first thing that we looked at.
Rock
When we
climbing
went to the rec
enthusiast there,
center.
isn't there?
Is
That's
there
like
what?
every college, though. A lot of colleges have the
Oh,
rock
yeah,
wall.
true.
Ew.
Michael the Rock Wall.
climbers. Michael to climb me.
Dude, when I was in Boston, there was a street called like Mike Dukakis Road or something.
Why didn't you take a picture of it? You took a
I
picture of
have a
fucking
screenshot.
like
Hold on, I have a
brisk.
screenshot.
Dukakis Road. That's not.
Put it on the
real.
screen.
If I can, I think I deleted it. Oh, here it is. Here it is. Here it is.
How would you
Michael
delete-
S. Dukakis at South Station.
Michael
Send it.
S. Dukakis. Wow.
I
Who the
love
fuck
Michael
names
Dukakis.
these
He's my
street-
favorite politician.
Oh my god.
What does he
Dukakis.
even do? I only know his name. What is
He ran
root
against
for?
Bush the first time.
Oh
So-
yeah.
I guess
Wait.
he's a freaking dirty lib.
Michael S. Michael sucked.
At least he's not part of the R party.
Michael sucked the caucus.
I think he is part of the R party.
No, he's. I thought you just said he was a lib.
I mean, he ran against Bush, so I would assume he's blue. I fucking love the caucus and politics.
And Bush.
Man,
no,
you
he's
guys
not
want to turn
about
it?
politics
He's
for
a
2
Democrat,
minutes.
You're right.
Yeah, let's turn this into a political podcast.
Please, God, no.
Send us your
Basically-
favorite political opinion and we'll belittle it.
War is
Yeah.
bad.
No, send all your R party like belittles, and then when we get Ray Sipe on the podcast, we can tell it to him and see what he thinks.
Yeah,
Ray
Ray
Sipe,
Sipe,
I'm your biggest fan. Please join the podcast.
please
Ray
reach
message.
out, or we'll reach out to you. We want you on the podcast.
Ray
Ray
Sipe,
Sipe.
Because
Lady-
Ray Sipe is such an interesting character from like a
He's
non-ironic perspective.
mysterious.
He literally is mysterious. There's like he's shown himself out of character like maybe twice. And
Hi,
he
Regular
I'm
Ray
regular
here.
Ray.
and he like I don't know who he posts for. Like he's retired,
He
we know
posts
that.
for us.
Probably us.
He just-
People
he
like
says,
us.
You Gulag podcast.
The Venn diagram
Follow
between
them.
like the stuff that he says and like the way he presents it is like nothing. The way he presents it, it's like for children with like little funny face filters and like with Shrek and stuff. But he talks about like Ron DeSantis and fucking gun control and shit.
JoJo.
It makes no sense.
And then he
The
has
funny as
Republicans
shit.
have it in writing that they want to get rid of Social Security.
They put
And
it
the
in
thing's-
writing.
the thing is, he's usually not even wrong. Like he's pretty right.
I
I
beg to
wouldn't say he's
differ.
pretty right.
I don't think he's right. I
He's
think
pretty left.
Yeah,
he's just
yeah, he's
very,
pretty
very.
left.
He's radical left. That's all it is.
The R party.
But half the stuff he's saying, it sounds
you mean he's
pretty
correct?
radical.
You mean he's
But-
correct? Not.
I hate to say it, but it's like a lot of it is sort of right.
Well, the
So-
thing is, I don't
Some
think
of the
he's.
stuff, where it's like the R party is trying to destroy America. It's like okay.
I think there are
but
some things he's right about, and something like he just doesn't do research. He does research based off of like the circle jerk that he gets from fucking Tribal, where like
rival.
if you've ever I'm the only one in here who's been on Tribal. It is literally every single person on it is a radical left person, like, and they're all saying the same shit, and like their sources are just other people saying the exact same thing as them. Like they don't have any sources, and it's like.
You got to get on
It's just
Truth
one
Social,
big
dude. It's the
thing.
same thing, but with the conservatives.
But that's the thing, though. I
That's-
can't. The conservatives do the same thing, and it's like that's why I fucking hate politics, because it's all just
Oh,
one
yeah,
big
yeah.
like. Everyone says the same exact thing, and nobody has any fucking recollection of who said it first.
yeah,
It's
no,
fucking
I'm
I
not
hate
saying
it.
one's better than the other. I agree.
That shit's annoying.
Do you guys remember the Donald Trump app?
The
That's
what?
truth. That's what truth is.
Oh, that's what that is.
Yeah,
Truth. Fuck. That
You
just
can-
sucks.
you can re-Trump someone's truth.
Oh my god.
You can up party their R's.
Oh. I
You
don't. I
can-
personally, I like the Jeremy Renner app more.
Jeremy Renner. My
three
favorite
different
feature is
Jeremy Renner
domestic
apps.
abuse.
Why? Why didn't he get in a fucking accident with
yeah.
like a snowplow?
Yeah.
Yeah, he
Yes,
had to
he
get
did.
reconstructive
He
surgery.
plowed some.
He can't even fucking walk anymore, right? Like,
Yeah, he like fucked his legs up.
I
it
think I
sucks.
think he's from what I heard he might pull through, but I didn't get like a first-hand source on it.
Before that, he had a
heard.
huge wife. A huge
He had a
fight with his
huge
wife.
fucking wife.
Yeah, I know. He had a huge wife, and she was fucking. She
He
was
was
a
going down
monster,
the
dude.
slopes of his wife and then broke his leg.
But no, he had a
Yeah.
huge argument with his wife, and it ended with him like almost killing
Killing
himself
her.
or something.
I think he put a gun up to her pregnant stomach, right?
I do. Remember,
my-
I did hear about that. I did hear
who
about
who let
that.
this guy make an app?
No, it's people who love Jeremy Renner's face, so they
Yeah,
so
it's
they
like
just made an
Instagram,
app
but
about
only
him.
Jeremy Renner.
That's the most fucking celebrity shit I've ever heard of in my entire life.
Danny
That
Gonzalez or someone made a video on it. It's pretty awesome.
Then dude, it's hard to say. I fucking love YouTubers like Danny Gonzalez and there's like this other guy. that was also like a Vine guy. Like they seem like really chill people, but there's like a 50% chance every single time that they're just as bad as Jeremy Renner. Like
That's a decent point.
It's hard
never
to
know.
trust people, like, because you never know. You could find the most wholesome dude on the internet, and then some shit comes out about him 2 years later, where it's like
Like
he's
the
a
Try
oh,
Guy.
it's Drew
dude.
Gooden. That's what I was thinking. I'm sorry.
Oh shit.
Drew Gooden's hilarious. You guys know that Try Guy who cheated on his wife? This was like
Yeah.
back in October.
When they
What?
fucking literally like removed him from the video they released after it.
Yeah, he was the Try Guys. I don't know, Steven
Oh,
and Andrew, if you
that's
know. They
that's
were
a while
I don't know
ago.
what this is.
there's some group of dudes on BuzzFeed who would try things, hence the name. And this
Oh.
one guy, his whole shtick was like, "I love my wife. I love my wife."
Oh,
And
I
he was just-
remember you talking about this. Didn't he
Oh,
fucking
really?
cheat on his wife?
Yeah,
Not on the
yeah, I think-
podcast, but you
yeah,
told
yeah.
me about this before.
Because I was saying like, everyone thought it was crazy. I never watched them, so I would probably think it's crazy if I was an avid follower of the Try Guys. But everyone was like, "No, how could he cheat on his wife?" And I was like, "Oh no, some fucking influencer did something bad. What are the odds? That's so crazy."
Yeah,
Some influencer is a human. Then they've done all wrong. I
It
can't
Yeah,
doesn't-
believe that.
exactly.
it doesn't matter how good you think a guy is. If he does something bad, you just have to believe it. Like,
No.
if the evidence
my
is there that
hero!
he did bad, you can't fucking get hung up about it.
Real. I
That's
don't
the
like.
thing. People,
I'm just gonna be relying on
especially
it.
with the fucking Kanye situation, a lot of people were like, "Yo, but he still made a good album though," or like,
Are
"Yo,
those
Yeah.
people not kidding? Because I thought they were
I
kidding.
I
I
feel
think-
like it was a mix
it's-
of both. I feel like there were some
yeah.
people actually
lot
saying
of
it, and then people memed it to shit.
A lot of people probably actually was like, "Oh, he made this really cool album," but no, I'm just. It's past that point now, I guess.
it's so hard to fucking." I guess with him, you can separate the art from the artist, but it's hard to, in good conscience, kind of sit there and be like,
Yeah.
and like ignore it, like, because it's so like in your face. Like
Mhm.
he just he straight up said like, "Let's fucking attack Jewish people." Like
DEFCON 3 Jewish people.
DEFCON 3, like that is a wild fucking statement.
That
It
was
is.
that was like the first thing. The second he got back on Twitter, he just started like.
Yeah, which if
shitting
he
on
would have
Jewish
just
people.
said that, I mean, not that that's really super excusable, but if he would have just like stuck with it and just been like, "Wow, Kanye, that's pretty wild
Stuck with
tweet,
it.
buddy," but I mean, go off.
I think
he would've-
the end of it all was probably when he tweeted the Jewish star with the swastika in the middle.
That was
That's
super that was-
crazy.
I fucking was like watching it happen live. Like the second he did that, like his Twitter account got banned, which is heck. It was
You
horrible.
think Elon Musk would let it stay because it's free speech?
Nope.
Like
Who
you can't
cares?
even
Twitter's
be
just
surprised.
cesspool.
At least
No one
I
cares.
can't even be surprised anymore when people do shit like that because it's like
Yeah.
it's happened way too many times now for me to even care. It's like
Oh,
you
wow.
heard of Onision?
Yes,
The
everyone's heard
of
I'm a
Onision,
banana
yeah.
guy.
That's maybe
Yes.
one of the most successful cancelings that's ever happened. Because
Okay,
even
wait,
people don't even know about this guy.
Re-explain it because I kind
He's
of
going
know
to
what
court,
you're talking
isn't he?
about.
And it is relevant now because he's going to court as
Yes, he
of
is.
recently for some charges that should have been brought on a while ago. But anyways, he was the guy who did the "I'm a Banana" song in 2009.
Fuck.
Would you ever expect
wait,
this
I
guy
know
to be a
who- I know
pedophile
that
and a
song.
psycho? Would you
Jesus
ever expect that
Christ.
guy? Yes,
In
it's him.
retrospect, fucking yes. But
I
Yes.
mean,
at the
okay,
time,
the
like, I don't
signs were
think anyone-
obvious. At the time, the signs were obvious. He had this whole like channel where he would get his
Oh
fans, his little girl fans, to
Underage
send him
girl
pictures
fans.
He would like
and-
rate their
and rate
bodies.
them.
Oh,
Yes.
Yes.
Fuck.
And
Dude.
all this should have happened a way longer, like a
How did
long ass
no
time
one-
ago.
Jesus.
Because
Dude,
it was back in the day. You know, like nobody canceled people for much of anything. But yeah, he was like one of the first people to hit 1 million subs on YouTube, and he was huge at the time. But like, he fell off so hard. He fell off harder than the Backpack Kid.
That
At
fucking
least the
video-
Backpack Kid does fucking ads for like Truth.
At least the Backpack Kid hasn't done anything
Truth
like
Social. He does ads for
psychotic.
Truth
The
Social.
only psych-
For Truth Social.
the only thing he's
I be truthin'.
The only thing he's like guilty of is being pathetic.
because that fucking DJ video he made, or that fucking DJ live stream thing.
It's
that
just
he
for
had.
everything.
He just makes
That was-
beats now.
It's and it's their dog shit. controversial.
They're so bad.
The thing is, people are sharing them everywhere, though.
Yeah, no
but
such
that's
thing as
only
bad
because
press.
he's like a huge person.
Dude, that saying has never been more true with TikTok. No
Wait,
such thing
what?
as bag press.
Oh yeah, I mean it's the same thing with Kanye. Like anytime,
I don't know about
like-
Kanye. That's a little bit.
I
That's
mean,
bad
he's not-
press where
That was
where it
he's
works.
not
bad
making any money off that, but people are still talking about him. Which, well, I guess people are still listening to his music, so he's making money.
People were talking about Kanye before that. I don't think Kanye
Yeah, that-
needed that.
I don't think that's true, but like I
These
hadn't heard about
numbers.
Kanye in about 6 months before he was like DEFCON 3 on Jewish people.
Yeah, but he was still Kanye. He was still
still
like where he needed
stupid
to
shit.
be.
I miss the old Kanye.
Nice.
That's a
That-
reference to Kanye West's song.
I love
Really?
Kanye.
I don't know what his song
It's
is.
literally called "I Love Kanye."
It is.
What the fuck? Okay,
But
you know
I
who
don't
you know
know.
who is a pedophile? Playground Therapy. That dude who talked to
Who
Corn
the fuck
Kid
is
or whatever his
Playground
name is.
Therapy?
Dude, I hope he
this
is.
is the corn kid guy.
Fuck.
The guy who's
Yeah.
grooming the corn kid.
Yeah,
I
I don't
hope.
I don't know his actual act, but he talks to all the kids on
I
the
like how
playground.
this is just our headcanon now. That this fucking
He's gotta
this
be.
guy is grooming the corn kid. I fucking love it. I hope that kid. Okay, I'm not gonna say that.
Wait,
I'm
That
not
is
gonna say
horrible.
that.
Brett said it
Okay.
earlier. I thought
Sa-
that's what
Brett,
it is.
Serj, you literally said the exact same
I
words
know.
come out of your mouth. You
But I
even
wouldn't
said it
say it.
first.
I wouldn't say it online.
I'll say whatever the fuck I want online as long as I'm
As long as I'm
as
on
long as
Truth
I'm not
Social.
serious about it.
Okay, Reddit boss.
As long as
Reddit
I'm not
boss level
serious
100.
about it. I'm not serious about wanting that fucking kid to be groomed. I think it's just hilarious that
I hope
It's
the
the-
corn kid gets
something
groomed.
is-
1984.
I
1984.
just think the situation's funny.
It is funny.
Yeah, I'm putting all my money on that dude is the
Top
next
tier
pedophile.
situational comedy. Oh, to be fair, if you had to put money on the next guy to be a pedophile, it would definitely be him.
Or John
Some
Mulaney.
unsuspecting guy.
Who?
He's
Oh,
like he's so
who the fuck is this
likable,
guy?
but
Hold on.
also I hate him. Like I hate John Mulaney. I'm not even gonna lie.
I thought you
John
were talking about a corn
Mulaney-
kid guy.
This guy? Who the fuck is
Hey,
this
everyone
guy?
knows. Wait, John Mulaney?
Yes, I mean
know.
I've seen him
He's
before,
a-
but
He's a huge comedian.
and he's in Big Mouth. I don't care anymore.
like-
Just look
He
him
already
up.
had his
Yes.
he already had his big controversy because he like got super
it Big
addicted to
Mouth?
pills and
Oh.
crack, not crack, but like cocaine and stuff like that. And so
Okay.
and then he went to rehab and then he got better and then he did a comedy special which I went and saw and it was
And?
fucking hilarious. But he already did that and then he had a Netflix special where he's like it's like a kids thing, but it's like singing and
Cuties?
comedy.
I was
So
about to ask how he could be
yeah,
a
it's
pedophile, but that's like
Cuties
Cuties
2021.
Cuties.
Fucking
Oh my
cuties.
god.
So John Mulaney might be the next pedophile. I'm
Let's
sorry.
be,
No,
let's be. To be fair, drugs are probably the least reprehensible thing a celebrity can do nowadays.
That's
Everyone
like
I mean,
fucking-
expected.
Kids
really.
would be.
Yeah,
Like look at Johnny Depp. Everybody likes Johnny Depp. But everybody
and
knows he did fucking coke.
he does he does so many drugs.
Yeah.
Look at fucking Ozzy Osbourne. Like that is a prime example of like drugs.
Oh,
not really.
any 70s or 80s rock star, hell yeah.
Yeah,
It's,
for real.
It's just like drugs bad. They make you different.
Having that,
But
I mean,
that
drugs lead
cocaine
down
body.
to a bad road, but like
that's what people are thinking because every time they hear drugs, they're just, or maybe I don't know. The whole thing with Kanye like 4 years ago or back in like 2018 was that he didn't take his meds, and that's why he was like an asshole. That's what he was justifying it with. But I don't know. I think
just
it could be
saying-
both ways.
That's what people suspected. I don't know if it was necessarily true, but I would believe it because
I think
bipolar
it makes
can really
sense.
like fucking turn you into a dick.
That's what people were saying, though. I'm not saying that's what happened, but I feel like it's from both sides. People are like, drugs bad, or take drugs because it'll help you not be an asshole.
Well,
I heard
there's
a
there's a
crackpot theory
difference.
about it. I
I
heard a
guess
theory
crack-
was
crack
like to
is
get out of a contract. He had a contract with Adidas.
Oh,
What
I
the
heard
fuck is that
this.
company? Yeah, Adidas.
Adidas.
Yeah,
Uh,
Adidas.
Apparently, they're getting
and
back
he
together.
he didn't want to do that, so he was just like, "Fuck it, I'll hate Jewish people for a few months, and then I won't have to do it."
Yeah.
Why? Like,
apparently
that's
they're
just the most.
Apparently, they're rekindling their relationship because they were going to lose like $1 billion off of the Kanye and Adidas breakup or whatever. I don't know if
So
that's
they're
real.
willing. They're willing to
Go back with him. I don't know.
go back with him after he said,
DefCon 3. I
"Let's
hope
go
it is.
fucking DefCon 3 on Jewish people."
He sent this symbol on I'm about to send it.
I'm not putting it on the screen. Imagine a Star of David with a swastika in the middle.
Yeah. No. Imagine that like that fucking
I'll make that the thumbnail.
Oh my
No, blur it. You have to. You should definitely.
No, I'm not making that the thumbnail.
Why? That'd be
That would be
Can you make
funny.
the
funny.
thumbnail like a bunch of red circles with arrows pointing to
A
like?
bunch of red
Red
crosses
states.
with other lines coming off of them.
Can you put a bunch
Yeah,
of
make
red
a
states
thumbnail.
gerrymandering?
Thank you, Jeremy.
Hey, can you do Can you put some racial gerrymandering in the thumbnail, please?
It is so crazy. I've seen like racial like you hear about it in school, but I've seen it. It happened like a couple like last year or the year before with the school districts where we live.
How?
It's I was talking to people who I work with, and they were like saying that their white neighborhood was given the choice to go to a whiter school
Oh,
when last year it wasn't.
Yeah, but that's not exactly gerrymandering. That's just districting for schools.
all right, here it is.
Fuck, that just sucks.
Yeah.
Maybe I'm thinking of it wrong. Oh, okay. I have seen this Kanye image. I love Kanye.
Kanye, the
That is just.
Grim Reaper of anti-Semitism.
I couldn't get a picture of like what the actual tweet was, but I found it on someone just tweeting him as the
Found
devil
it on
going
Truth
to
Social.
store. Yeah, it is abhorrently just. Who makes
Let's
that?
talk bad about Steven while he's gone.
Yeah, outtakes. Ah.
Nope, not even outtakes. In the actual episode, fucking Steven's a bitch. God, he's fucking sucks, and he's the worst, dude.
And he sucks. He's horrible.
And he's
also-
the fucking worst, dude. And he sucks.
And he sucks
Okay.
balls. He sucks balls.
And I think
well,
he's
that's out of the
Jewish.
question.
Pretty sure he's Jewish.
That's why I sent the
I
Kanye.
you know, I don't think that's really an insult. I don't.
No,
that
I'm
that-
not saying it's an insult. I'm just letting everyone know. I think
Well-
that's why he left, because Andrew was being anti-Semitic,
I
sending
did- I
these
did just
images to
send
the
that.
chat.
Maybe he has to go like puke or something.
Maybe he has to go wipe lamb's blood over his door, or the Kanye the angel of death will fly over. That's a little biblical reference for y'all. You can have that one.
That was such a. Oh my god, that's such a good image.
I'm a bit sleepy
Think about-
tonight, but when I wake up, I'm going DEFCON 3 on Jewish people.
Yep.
DEFCON? Wait, did he say DEFCON and not DEFCON?
I think it was death.
I've heard it both ways. I'm a bit sleepy tonight.
Who cares? This was like
At
least-
400
at
months
least he has a
ago.
plan.
Jewish people! It's like in all caps.
I
The
do,
funny
yeah.
thing is, I actually can't be anti-Semitic because black people are actually Jew. Also, you guys have toyed with me.
What?
You tried to blackball anyone whoever opposes your agenda.
I mean, I used to try to blue ball anyone who opposes my gender. So, all right. Well, that one didn't work. Let me try to read off a couple more I had prepared for
No.
tonight.
let's do our topics instead of stuff that happened.
Yeah,
like 400
yeah.
months ago.
I feel like there were a couple loose ends we didn't tie off in this conversation.
Who cares?
We can go back to Onision because I was actually going to talk.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
He tried to do a thing on TikTok. I'll tell you about it.
Go ahead.
Well, I mean, aren't we waiting for Steven?
Yeah.
Oh, are we? Okay. We can just everyone keep in your mind Onision while we talk about fucking.
1984, fucking double think Onision.
Oh yeah. This is a good time to mention fucking halfway through the podcast, where it's too late for anyone to. I mean, you probably aren't. No one's listening right now, but if on the off chance one person is listening, for the love of God, like the video and just comment, just so we know that there's
It's
actual
real.
people watching. Just send a letter, send a number.
God, I come
Just-
back and
Just
we're
Steven, unmute on Discord, by the way.
we're
Just
pathetically.
comment. We just want comments.
They don't speak for me. I know you guys are out there.
But also, unsubscribe. and
I know
whatever.
you guy are out there.
I guess now we can talk about Among Us on or whatever his name is.
Okay, so Onision has tried to get some following on TikTok.
Some
right?
bitches.
I might actually. I'm gonna go on there right now and see if I can find his page. But he's not banned, which is crazy because he was banned off YouTube. He was banned off some other shit. But he's trying to quote unquote prove his innocence by having this Here it is. Fucking.
All I hear is Bo Burnham.
I always thought of
Is
him
he
as
like
making
playing
like
victim.
songs?
Yeah.
Wait,
Is he making songs about like his story?
You'll see. He
is this
sucks.
Onision?
he always sounded like
Yes.
a downgraded
singing?
version, or like a
Yeah,
non-gay
hold
version
up.
of Shane Dawson
There's
to me.
I'm trying to find one.
Send that to the chat, and I'll put it in front of the video if there's a video to that.
Fuck, I don't want to give him any more exposure by saving his video.
By sharing.
But I'm trying to find fuck, stop playing that. I don't want
I
to hear.
thought that was
Fuck,
Bo
shut up.
Burnham.
Dude, but he has his website called.
So bro left stitches and duets.
Hold on, here it is.
I
Fuck, it's
saw.
unavailable.
Instead of comment. Hey, Onision, I'm not joining your dumb site. Good. We don't want you. What? Did I start or don't join my site? Wait. You're probably broke ass to join anyway. How much does this site cost? I don't know, like $2 a month. I'm not joining your site.
$2 a month for a website.
Yeah, get out.
$2 a month? What the fuck?
So it's him like
Hold on,
here.
Steven
Hold
muted.
up,
Stop.
listen.
Stop. Stop.
Oh, so we gotta go to your dumb site just to say something to you? Why would I make time for you if you do not make time for me? Shut up. You suck, Onion. You have a lazy opinion. A lazy opinion.
So it's like you see the narrative he's trying to push. He's trying to like play victim,
Yeah.
and he has this website where comments are enabled, and he's like pushing this like literally like propaganda onto how he's innocent and how he never did anything fucked up. And it's like weird because nobody asked him to come back. Nobody was wanting more Onision content because everyone knew he was shitty. Yet he's like trying to do this thing. And it's niche. It's niche too because even on the those TikToks don't get a lot of views. They get like maybe 2,000 likes, which I guess is decent, but it's like
No, I see what you mean. He's like fruitlessly trying to save his image to no one.
yeah, and he has this website for $2 a month. Like that's just it's
Oh.
not fucking 2005 anymore. Like
I know that shit's crazy. I feel like there've been other people who have tried to do that, who like are trying. I think that's kind of what the Jeremy Renner app is, and like stuff like that, where it's not someone who's necessarily canceled, but like some washed out like influencer will try to make you pay for their really crappy whatever version of something that it just isn't worth it and no one wants. Like I bet there's 3 people who are paying for Onision's website and they're probably like making YouTube videos on them or something.
$6.
$6 a month for Onision.
It's gonna help him pay for his court things. I'm pretty sure he's going to court.
That's gonna
now.
help him pay for more minors.
well, if you remember, what is the guy from To Catch a Predator?
Chris Hansen.
Chris Hansen.
Chris Hansen showed up to Onision's
Ah,
house
I
not too
remember
long ago.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
And was like calling him out on the shit that he did. And Onision was like, I'm gonna fucking sue you, get the fuck out, all this other shit.
Didn't he?
Which like
Didn't he
it
like?
just only proves this like you're fucking Chris Hansen, like you're fucked.
No, didn't he like represent himself in court when he tried to sue him?
Yes.
That-
Horribly.
Oh, is he the guy who wore the leather, not the leather jacket, the bulletproof vest in court?
Yeah, I don't remember that. I remember
Let's
all
see.
I remember is that he represented himself in court and just looked stupid as fuck. And obviously lost. But he's going to court again, I think now. I don't know what for, but I just heard that he was.
I don't
Yeah,
think
dude,
he
there
wore
he
a
is wearing.
bulletproof.
No,
Is
I just found an image. He's wearing a big ass bulletproof vest in court. Let me
Send
send it.
That's a cat.
Yeah, I was about to say send the picture.
Oh lord. It looks like he's pregnant from the back. Or like his fucking ribcage or his spine is like sticking out of his fucking back.
Because who the fuck is gonna shoot him? Like
Me.
I would love to, but it's like who gives a fuck enough about him?
He looks like Shane Dawson. Not in that picture, but like
That's what I'm saying. I always think
general.
I always thought he looked like him. Or like at least not
No,
acted
I
like
see
him.
it.
No, I see it too, from the back at least.
I was gonna make a bad joke to.
You can make the joke. Just do
Nah,
it.
I don't even have the joke fully formed yet, just because Shane Dawson had sex with his cat. So like, cat, pussy. There's something there. There's something there.
You'll find a linking before the end of the podcast.
Yeah, I will. I'll probably put it on tribal when I when I finish the joke.
Dude, oh
God,
my
fucking
god,
tribal.
he's posted I'm a banana like fucking 10 times, and that's like the only thing that's gotten him views.
I'm a
I'm a
bit
banana, every
tired.
banana song.
I'm a bit
I'm a
tired, but
banana
when
1
I wake
hour.
up tomorrow, I'm posting I'm a banana on Jewish people.
I'm just scrolling down.
I'm kind of tired right now.
Death Note in real life, 2 minutes. Fuck that.
Serj,
Death Note in real life? Dude, that sounds like that would make a good movie.
shut up. Just shut up.
The thing is, Onisa never really, like, from what I'm seeing, maybe he had another channel, but he really never got that many views. Like,
I wonder how he
I guess
made
the
money.
1 million at the
Like,
one
do you think he
time.
just has another job?
No, probably not. What would he be doing? Everyone would probably know his face, or be like, "Hey, what's
I
your
bet he'd get a
social media
job
like?"
with the Clintons or like with that one dude. That one, his like name is Jeffrey something. Kind of famous. You guys might know him. Friend of
Jeffrey
Donald
Dahmer?
Trump.
Oh, that guy.
Death
Kinda
Note
hot.
Onision live action
Yeah.
anime parody, 30 minutes. It's a 30-minute fucking video of Death Note.
Anyways, I was here the whole time. I was eating a nice fish dinner, pseudo live on the podcast, and yes, he did wear a bulletproof vest to court. Who the hell does he think he is? He's the I'm a banana guy and nothing else.
That is the peak of his fucking accomplishments, the peak of his existence. That is.
That literally was the peak. Like,
That is the end of.
He's falling off the peak right now.
also, if
His
I get
end.
Wellerman, just cut it out afterwards.
He would
Don't-
touch my endo.
I would hope so.
But
If anyone,
it's
if
like,
anyone's gonna prematurely touch you, you'd probably best get away with him because he's already in too deep for doing it already. So you're almost guaranteed to
This-
get something out of it.
I was gonna try to make one of those Riz jokes, like bro's got that
One of
whatever
those
Riz.
newfangled
but-
Riz jokes.
Yeah, it's. I can't laugh at Riz anymore. It stopped being funny about like the 15th time I saw it.
So the first
my,
day-
day,
that
my
guy.
fucking English teacher started talking about the word Riz
I want to
and had to explain to
Let's
her that it's
go.
not. She was like, "What's your denotation of Riz?"
What
I was
the
like-
fuck?
She asked that because I started like audibly like fucking moaning and complaining when she said it because like what
Hey
the
yo.
fuck? Pause on that. Anyways, she was like,
Bounce on that.
it comes from charisma, and I'm like, I don't think so. I think
Oh.
I think they just fucking made it up.
Does it? Wait,
I
it
don't-
sounds like it
I
could be
doubt
real.
I doubt it.
Wait,
But
what?
then like I gave her the explanation because the other kids in the other class were saying like, oh, it's like means like personality, like you're like suave, like you.
I think it
It
just
just
means
means flirting.
game. It
It
means
literally
game.
just means like
Yeah, you got game. That's it.
yeah, which is way different. And then she was like, oh, I hate that word now too. Like that shit sucks.
It's
What,
just
game?
No, Riz.
You hate
bro
it.
has
Okay.
W Riz. Oh, he has the indomitable Riz. He's the Riz.
You know what I hate
Merry
a lot
Rizmas.
too? The fucking the comments on shit where it's like go to a video of any black person on the
The next
internet.
person.
No. Any video of any black creator on the internet, and there will be a comment under it that it's just racist, followed by the old white guy emoji.
Oh my gosh.
The
Yeah,
old
those
white
are
guy
crazy.
emoji makes it okay. That's fine.
Yeah,
Don't worry
no,
about it.
I think
It's
the
just so
same
fucking
thing.
annoying.
I think the same thing because I go on and I look at the profile picture and or I'll click on their account and I'm like, you are a white person posting
Like,
that. You can't just be like,
It's
I don't know,
literally
say
just a
something racist.
person making a video that has nothing to do with like anything, and then somebody will just make a racist remark just because they're black.
It's like
and
just
then
the
put a
way
white
I
dude
like it,
emoji.
white guy emoji, and it's
Yeah.
something.
It's like very rarely funny. I'll give it sometimes, but it's like most
The
of the time
first-
it just is fucking racist.
All of these, the first 5 times you see it, it's funny, and then with any joke, it just dips down after that.
It's
because
fucking
of, like-
annoying now. Like the people that still do it are the ones that actually believe it. I feel like that's what
I
comes
still
out
see
across
Ohio
the feed.
it's
comments,
people,
dude.
It's people like our certain coworker Steven.
Oh yeah, no, I know what
Talking
you
about
mean.
Tyler.
The The one that has the same name as the Blevios.
That's the Blev.
The Blevster.
Wait, are there 2 Tylers at your work?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought they were the same guy.
You didn't know by the fact that we call them Tyler
Tylenol.
Blank and Tyler Blank.
Yeah, Tylenol.
Tylenol. Ibuprofen.
Wow, that was hilarious.
It was kind of
Tylenol.
funny. Okay,
The
what-
Tylenol one was pretty fun. I'm not even gonna lie.
The
No,
ibuprofen.
it was.
Yeah.
But the lack of continuation on the joke is very funny.
it is. No, all right, you
The
guys.
lack of responses.
We work currently in a customer service. Like both of us, all 3 of us work in customer service type jobs. So we got to deal with people. I don't know what it is. What the fuck did I
Nice.
just hear?
I was trying to find a go. Hold on.
That's the fucking SpongeBob one. I love that one.
That's such a.
I-
fucking love
I'm
that.
just here to complain about idiots, man. Because
I fucking hate idiots, man.
thank you,
Thank you.
Breck. Fuck off.
One second.
I thought he was
One
gonna say the
second.
R word.
1 second. 1 second.
Stupid
1
bastard.
second. 1 second. 1 second.
Oh,
This is from the episode. This is from the April Fool's episode, I think.
No.
Yes, it is.
Oh,
It's
one
when he
second.
gets. It's
No,
when
it's
he
not.
gets put in the trash can.
No. This is
Oh,
when-
it's when he eats the cake. It's when he eats the cake.
It's when Patrick and SpongeBob are trying to like.
Yeah,
words.
I remember.
Now I've gotten our video demonetized, banned, copyright
Lord.
stricken.
In several different countries.
Yeah, and like
Colombia.
Bangladesh.
Guys,
you know.
dislike this video, please. For the love of God, please dislike this video.
And comment something hateful.
Send me a galaxy.
something
Don't send me a
hateful.
galaxy. Don't send me galaxies.
Wait, what is that?
Don't send me galaxies.
What is that?
Breck, please explain that.
TikTok
to
Live.
him.
It's this scam on TikTok where it's like a pre-recorded live of this guy like screaming, "Don't send me galaxies." He's like building a house of cards, and he's like, "I'm gonna knock it over if someone sends me a galaxy."
No, it's like when they're counting to 1 trillion or something, and they're like, "Please
like,
don't the galaxy." And if
Don't send the galaxy.
if you don't,
And a galaxy is like a amount of money is tied to that little emoji, right?
a form of.
I think so.
currency or something.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Speaking
you,
of
like,
which-
donate a galaxy and it's like $100 to the creator or something.
Speaking of which, I found EDP's like actual live stream on TikTok.
Oh,
Yeah.
wait,
Yes.
he's still.
Firsthand, you found one.
Yes, he is.
Yeah, because I waited to see if whatever was going on in the chat was like corresponding to what he was saying, and it was.
Oh, so it wasn't pre-recorded. That's crazy.
I saw that. I was like, how the fuck does he still have an audience? Like he tried to
It's just
fuck
people
it,
who
a
hate him.
13-year-old.
Like
He
it's
said
just people who are
shit
making
pics.
fun of him.
Poopy fart effect.
That's some
said
shit
shit pics?
Dusty would do.
Some shit Dusty
He
did
did do that. He said take it as a shit.
Yeah, well, if you want to get technical about it, 2 years ago he did send shit pics to a minor, us,
You know,
Okay,
it's
well,
crazy,
he was
and
also a minor,
but he was also a minor.
so it doesn't matter. But
we're not gonna mention the name right now. But his ex-girlfriend apparently did the same stuff. Like, she,
Poop-
I don't know.
Scat
If,
fetish.
I don't know if this is appropriate
No, I
talk on
know.
the podcast.
it's just not.
I know it's true, and it's not like it's like a fetish thing. But I think they just were like, haha, funny. Take a picture of my poop, and they both
Yeah, it
just
wasn't-
thought
it
that
wasn't
was
any-
funny.
Fuck, no, we're attracting the scat fetish people.
Oh,
Come
we
on,
we
come all. If
suddenly
you're a
did.
scat fetish, this is the podcast for you. This is
Send-
the #1 scat fetish podcast on the internet.
Who sent it?
Send poop pics to Rusty and Tortoise
Oh,
at
Oh my god!
gmail.com.
I just scrolled past it, bro. Oh my fucking god!
you find a poop
Please
pic?
do that.
I did find it.
I mean,
Got a
please
poop
don't-
pic you want to send us?
no.
Hey guys, come to my live. We're sharing poop pics. Come take a bite.
Hi, my name is Dr. Harden, and we're going to be fixing on your teeth. Come to my live and comment, fix my teeth. I wish I could recreate the sound he makes. Put the video of that guy
I
up. I
will.
fucking love that guy.
I love Rozzy Chill.
I love Rozzy Chill. I know that's not his name, but that's what he's known for.
Rozzy Chills.
What's his
Is
his
it the-
name's Rozzy.
What's the
though.
context?
Wait, his name might. Yeah, I think his name is Rozzy.
Why
You don't know
would
who
you
that guy
say-
is?
No. No.
He's the guy who on TikTok. He's like, guys, my demon's coming out. No, I need you guys to comment on my live. Rozzy, chill. Rozzy, chill. Rozzy, chill, please. No, comment. Rozzy, don't chill.
Yeah. If you want me to take over this body, comment Rossi, don't chill.
It's as if the fucking Rozzy demon wanted to fucking chat to interact with him. Not
Dude, it's funny how shit like that works, cause it's just like a renewal of the fucking Charlie challenge. Like it's like tricking stupid kids into believing that like
It doesn't-
demonic.
It doesn't even
Demonic shit's
matter.
real.
It doesn't even matter if you're getting the people that do believe. If you're getting the people that think you're dumb and comment that you're dumb, you're still getting comments and shares and shit.
No
so,
such thing as bad press, baby.
literally. Exactly.
Oh,
Tell that to. I was gonna say tell that to Hitler, but like that just doesn't even make any sense.
Hey,
He didn't give a fuck.
you know, they say you die 3 times. One time when you die and your name is said for the last time and your picture is seen for the last time. So Hitler's gonna live for a long time, baby. I'm
And we
banking
like
on it.
that. And we like that.
we do support it.
We're the
If you
number
want that.
one. I'm not
If you
finishing
want
that.
that.
Follow us on Truth Social and on Tribal. At
Never
Gulag
gets old.
YT on Tribal and Truth Social.
Yes,
and Twitter
dude, we
and
need to make a
TikTok.
tribal account. That's brilliant.
And then invite
Guys,
Rose out.
follow us on Tribal. Shrek's moving to Tribal. We're going over there. It's gonna be a real good time. Follow us on Tribal.
The Gulag podcast will only be on Tribal from now on.
Yeah, we're actually gonna just shift to straight Tribal uploads.
We might get some publicity on there. Like the
Oh,
the most trending shit on Tribal is like 600 likes.
We are the most liberal podcast if it means we get likes. We'll be whatever you want, man.
We'll be whatever you want.
I'm
Just
down.
please.
I'm down
fucking-
for that.
We're the
I
number
could get
one.
into like
We'll be
fucking hardcore
communists.
political theory. Become an absolute like anarcho Marxist communo.
We love abortion on this podcast.
Yeah, do it on
Ooh.
purpose.
Guys,
Oh,
we will
shit.
say whatever political
Went from-
opinion you give to us. Just give us $5 and we'll say that we really, really believe in it. We'll be the world's first
fucking canceled
sol-
speedrun.
so-
That's
no, we'll be the
Cancel
world's first soluble podcast. We're like the water of podcasts. You comment
gonna
something you
just
want us to
all
say, and we'll
morph
say
into
it.
into our like
that.
soluble
That just
salt.
sounds like a horrible idea.
No, that sounds like a great idea. We can be like the Kanye East dude. We can be like,
I like
Fortnite
Fortnite
balls.
balls.
I'm gay. I like boys. I kidnap autistic kids. Little Mosey is blue. I can't find that one. I can't find the Little Mosey is blue.
Yeah, I was
There's a
gonna
whole
say,
video
are
on
you?
YouTube of
I
it.
don't.
Maybe it's the Mandela effect.
No,
It's not. It happened. I know
oh,
it
you
happened.
motherfucker!
No, I think you're just going insane. I think you're just crazy, actually.
Speaking of the Mandela,
I do.
effect,
It was on my topics list to talk about the Mandela effect, so I
Do it.
tried to do that segue, but it.
I've
I
got
just-
a topic,
Okay.
if you don't
Go ahead.
mind.
Yeah, I
you
just
know
wanted
how
to-
you made the voice synthesis thing of me and Breck,
Oh,
the AI
Yeah.
voice,
Yeah,
I
subscribe to my
literally-
YouTube channel. You can see it.
or you can put it up in a second because it's pretty funny. It's
No.
pretty accurate. Put up a
It's
clip
like
of it.
30 seconds.
I'll do it. I'll
But
do it, I'll do it.
anyways, it was crazy because like a couple of weeks before that, I was thinking, man, I wonder what it must be like to be like somebody like Critical, where somebody makes a voice AI of you. That's got to be so like uncanny, right? And then AI just got insane out of nowhere, and you can do it with literally anybody. And then you made one of me, and it was crazy that you even made that. It was like a Bader Meinhof thing
yeah.
that actually
well,
got manifested into existence.
Serj tried to
Man,
manifest. me
I
into
was gonna make
existence.
one of myself, and then I realized I can just say whatever I want.
But
so I
then you
really
realize you
think
can just say whatever you want, and you already have your mic quality is already 10 times better. So
I was
like
already 10
fuck
times
off.
it just
better
wouldn't
than
even
everyone
be. It
else's.
just wouldn't even be like the same because the mic quality wouldn't be as good.
Uh,
Like your IRL mic quality would be 10 times better than the fake recreation of it, wouldn't it?
What's funny is my mic quality is a little bit worse now because my noise suppression, my free trial of noise suppression just ran out, so I have
Oh.
no more noise suppression. I
So,
have to
so you're saying it's
How-
only
manually
9
mic.
times better?
How did
now.
you get a free trial of
you.
noise suppression?
Get
What kind of
Chris.
bullshit?
crisp noise suppression. You get an hour every day of noise suppression.
We're not sponsored. Oh my god, I just picked the wrong thing. I'm
Yeah,
sorry.
it's free.
We're
It's
sponsored by. We're actually sponsored by the Art Party. So
we're sponsored by Truth
Don't
Social.
say
We're
that,
sponsored
Rayside
by
We're
is
sponsored
Tribal.
by Tribal. We're sponsored by Ray Shrek on Tribal. Go follow him.
They do not know that we're competing. We're just seeing which one gives us more money, and then we're gonna go with that one. So
It's not what every major fucking,
Tribal, if you're
like-
listening, and Truth Social, if you're listening, you might not pay us as much as the others. So
Ray,
just so you
Ray,
know.
you probably don't have a lot of money. You're probably gonna have to do a little something extra for you to be able to for us to
We
be.
do accept Donald
sponsor,
Trump
so-
NFTs as payment.
Ah.
Those are going up.
We
the
do
Donald
also
Trump NFT is going to be worth a lot.
It's going up. We do also accept guest stars on the podcast, but that only applies to you if you're Ray Sipe. So
if you're Ray Sipe or Alberto, so
Yeah,
True.
or
Donnie.
is that it? No, we've had other podcasts.
we
together.
had
Donald
what's his
Trump.
name? No, we had
Heisenbones.
Wesley.
Yeah, we had Eisenbones. Can't forget that one. That definitely happened.
Christian
I
Bale.
want to say his
Wesley.
name, but I could. Okay, yeah, I couldn't
Wesley.
remember anything but his last name.
We also
Yeah,
had
'cause
the
we call
Deep.
him
We
by his
had
last
Donald
name.
Trump.
That's
We
just
had
fucking great.
we
Have I
had
even seen this episode? I don't know who you're talking about.
Yeah, Breck,
You
you
might
call
not
listening to the
have.
podcast voyeurism, so you haven't seen this episode.
What
No,
is that even word?
we
What does that
also
word
had-
even mean?
we
It
also
means
had
Go ahead.
you like watching other people have sex.
I thought that was just being a cuck.
Well,
No, that's
no,
if
being a
it's
cuck
your
is
partner.
watching your wife.
Oh,
like,
true,
fuck
true,
someone
true,
else.
true.
and getting.
I mean, or
Oh,
husband.
yeah,
We
of
don't.
course, of course.
We don't
yeah,
discriminate.
Yeah, if you're a cuck, fuck you.
Only-
Besides against Gabriel. Only if Gabriel, if you're
I thought
watching,
you
you
were
know
gonna
say
exactly what I'm
something
talking
bad.
about. And you're a
Well, we
cuck.
weren't gonna talk about that. You
I thought you
fucking
were gonna say
idiot.
besides against gay people.
Yeah.
That's right, Truth Social. If you're out there, clip that
Truth
and
Social.
send it to him.
God, we love Truth Social. Can we talk about that?
No.
I'm gonna send a Trump right now.
I'm on an all Truth Social diet.
I only eat 4 grams of MAGA and 3 grams of Art Party views.
Steven has a MAGA hat.
I do.
You know,
If you really want to get down to it, I pretty much do have a MAGA hat, and it was gifted
God.
to me. It was not. It was not by my own volition.
Is
On
this,
Yeah,
January
Tell got it
6th.
for him.
Something
is this
magical
the whole
happened.
fucking podcast? Just
It would be
politics?
so beautiful to wear in public if it wasn't bright red.
That if it was, if
I
it-
know I
look,
would wear it if it wasn't bright red. I'm sorry, Tell, but I just
It's
don't
still
like the color that
hilarious,
much.
but
It's still a
it is
great gift,
bright red.
but I can't physically wear it. Sadly. I mean, it could if it
Jake?
wasn't bright red.
Yeah, you're in the right.
Yeah,
You're in the right
basically,
state
fuck
to do
you,
it.
Tel.
You
I'm
really
pretty
could do
sure-
it. In fact, we'll post that on Tribal and see how many down see how many down Bidens we get on that.
Oh my god, this sucks.
how many Sleepy Joes we can get?
Unironically though, Tribal fucking sucks. It like the app crashes every time I open it for the first time, and I have to
Whoa,
reopen it.
whoa! Cut that out. We're sponsored. Cut that out. Cut that
Oh,
out, cut
true.
that
I
out.
forgot about that. I forgot about that. Sorry.
I mean, we love it. It's
doesn't
like
crash-
corn.
Here, cut out like vowels and different letters of me saying like from random sentences and make a sentence of me saying I love Tribal, like a YTP.
I
Just
could
suck.
just get the
Just
AI
giving
to
him like
say. Or you just said it. You just said I love Tribal.
Oh, well, that's not the request though. You have to do the right request.
Oh,
yeah. He
Warning
won't-
joke. Warning joke.
he,
Warning.
he
joke,
won't reach
warning joke.
completion unless you do all that editing.
I really won't. I
He's an
won't get there
editorialist.
fully.
Hey, Serj, can you cut out every letter that spells out
Anyway.
so
our party
that's about it in the
on
episode.
Tribal?
Or not. We can keep going.
Oh
What?
shit! It
I
has
was-
been an hour, has it?
I was gonna complain about idiots at work just because I'm tired of idiots, but
No,
there's
you
really
can
nothing to
complain
complain
Let's do
about
about.
that.
idiots.
Me
We
and
got
Steven
plenty
have
of stories.
plenty of fucking idiots.
All right, we'll complain about some idiots. I'm fucking.
Wait,
I have no.
People-
before we start, I haven't heard from
Okay.
Andrew in a while. Is he still here?
I'm
Nope.
right here. Can you hear me?
Yes.
I cannot
Oh,
hear
dude.
him.
Oh my god. Hello.
Uh-oh. Have you been talking this whole time and we can't hear you in Zencaster?
My mic is unmuted. I see my thing moving.
We'll be right back, folks.
Okay.
Sigh.
Wait.
Andrew was not in the tribal call, as Breck said.
I was talking to Ray Sipe. He's on the podcast
yeah,
now.
dude.
I wish. God, I wish.
Andrew actually, Ray Sipe was over talking to Andrew, but his audio cut out, so we couldn't hear any of it. That's
I know.
When
He
we
was
start,
like
oh,
talking
we
to
are
me.
recording, are we?
Yes, we are.
yeah, we're
Okay.
into it.
So, but yeah, Ray Sipe really wants to get on the podcast, guys. We keep talking
Wait,
about our
guys,
party too much.
did you guys just hear that knock at the door? I think that's him right now.
Oh, Ray, come on in, buddy. Come on into the recording studio.
Hey guys, Ray here saying I'm moving to tribal. No, I'm
You
not
sound
doing
like-
this.
You sound
Ray,
like Gilbert
please.
Godfrey.
Ray, come on, Ray. Just 5
He
more
does
minutes,
kind
Ray.
of sound like Gilbert Godfrey
No,
a little bit.
no, he doesn't sound like you sounded like him when you were just talking.
No,
No,
that
but
was
Ray
Ray
could sound
talking.
like could. I feel
No,
like
he-
Ray. I could bet money Ray could do a really good Gilbert Godfrey impression.
He could be reincarnated as
If we
Gilbert
have him on the
Godfrey right now.
podcast, we can get him to do Gilbert
No,
Godfrey.
have Alex and Ray Sipe do
Ray,
a Gilbert Godfrey
please.
off. No, he has a fucking Trump box in his background, doesn't he?
He does have a
Yeah,
He
talk
has
about
a
that,
box,
Steven.
cardboard box labeled Trump in the background of his videos. What is that
That is
for?
the most like chronically online thing I've ever seen.
No, that's. I said it was like in the movies when people have a dartboard of their enemy's face and they throw darts at it.
It's so
Is it like the
fucking true.
4chan cum box? Does he come in the Trump box?
Probably he could. He's
And
it's like
grows
a
mold in there
degrading.
with his
It's like a
He
degrading
grows
cum
life.
instead of.
There's a 0% chance that we just said that he'll ever join the podcast.
He's not gonna
No.
listen. He's
Okay,
not gonna listen to this episode.
no, for real. I think we should genuinely like tell him that we are a different podcast.
Yes,
We're
we'll just
different.
tell him we're a very, very
Last
tribal
podcast on the
No,
right.
because if we tell him our name might like deject him from him joining.
We can call.
We'll
tell
just
him we're
change
TGP.
our name for an episode.
We're TGP. Yeah, we'll tell him. Hey, welcome to the Tribal
Right.
Podcast. This is Tribal
The-
Gang
this-
Podcast. TGP.
No, let's just call the podcast the Sleepy Bidens, and he'll want to get on.
No, but
No,
No.
the left
no.
famously hates Sleepy Biden. They like Orange
They
Trump.
hate Sleepy,
Oh
yeah.
yeah, true.
Yeah, they
fuck.
like
I
they
for-
like Donald Trump as orange.
The only reason I said, I guess he is.
They like Donald Trump is orange and tiny hands and baby face and yellow hair.
Yeah,
And small penis. And small penis.
yeah, and like big body, like the body of.
And they love to wear fucking masks.
Dude, they just love their masks.
They fucking love masks.
Have
and
you
they
ever
love
noticed how
killing
like
babies?
liberals love masks?
Republicans.
And what's the deal with
Republicans.
liberals?
I love that this episode is just politics, but
Kramer.
Gulag.
We are the most against politics podcast on the internet.
Yeah, this is genuinely all satire because we don't really give a fuck.
I
This
do.
whole episode
I,
is meaningless.
I might be the most politically extreme
I
person.
mean, I have opinions.
Besides Matthew-
but
I
like to
care about
try-
politics, but there are aspects of politics that I really hate.
Yeah,
I
that
just
are
don't
hate-
care
objectively
about
terrible.
I
politics
have
that
my
much.
opinions,
I think
but
people
I
that
hate
care
both
about it.
sides.
I hate
Yeah,
people that
everyone
talk about it too
everyone
much.
has their opinions, but I just
Like, yeah, it's like I don't know. Whenever people talk about it too much, to where it's like I will get into a heated argument and like break off
Yeah.
all communication with you. Those are people that are just like, "Fuck you! I
Yeah.
don't care. Please
But
leave me alone."
some people talk as if they know fucking everything about politics.
No, it does. Not even the fucking president knows where
yeah,
like,
it's
No,
like,
no, I'm
what
saying
planet
peop-
he's on.
I'm saying that a lot of people they get into these political discussions as if they've
as if they know and they
researched,
don't.
as if they fucking are like
Literally-
super geniuses. But they literally
No
are
one
going
does.
off of what either Fox News said or what CNN said, and it's just
Yeah.
Yeah.
and that is the majority of people.
Which
I
stinks.
feel like
They're poopy fardos, and they
I
need
can
to
say
shut the fuck up.
confidently, I could give a valid like professional argument about the legalization of weed because I had to write a fucking 7-page paper on that.
I love the
Like, I
way
had
you, that was cool of you explaining that to us.
I wasn't there for it.
What?
Fuck.
No, Breck explaining what his paper was about. I'm just gonna fucking meat ride Breck, but I thought that was a very cool topic.
Oh,
Like I had
thought you were
to.
joking.
No,
They
no.
they made us
I thought you were
go
being
to
an
this.
ass.
Yeah, I thought you were being an ass as
No,
well.
I genuinely did enjoy you telling us about that. I thought that was really interesting, and I tell people about it genuinely all the time. I'm just like, if it comes up slightly related, I'm like, oh, by the way, and I explain what your brother. was
I
explaining.
never heard about this, but I mean that'd
Ba-
probably be a lengthy thing to talk about. You don't have to, but it sounds cool.
Basically, to sum it up, the U.S. knew that it really wasn't harmful, and they like caused a lot of racism towards Latinos. And basically, this guy named Harry Anslinger put out this this like book that like said that weed makes people axe crazed murderers. It makes black people or
Oh,
black
I do
men want
remember
to thirst
this.
for
I think
white
you
women.
did. I think you did talk about this on the podcast.
We were
once.
walking
like-
through your neighborhood, Steven, when he explained it.
Oh,
like
did- was it that? Oh,
Probably.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it was that. I remember that.
I do not.
But
I was. Not
I had to
thinking of
go to this fucking virtual library, find these like scientific studies, like all these different fucking articles. Like it's not like some shit I pulled out of my ass. And sure, there's more to be researched, but like compared to the fucking average Republican,
Hmm.
I have like 10 times more evidence to whatever the fuck they have to say.
I get that. It's sort of like what me and Andrew did in research. Like that
Real.
class is basically teaching us how to do research and like how to actually find trusted sources and make like an actual academic paper of
Yeah.
it, not just like what you
As-
want to write, but like an actual factual academic paper
That class
that
was.
presents actual evidence.
That class was fine because it actually helped, but seminar was shitty. Anyway, sorry to venture off of the weed thing, Breck, but that sounds cool. I would definitely read that. It sounds interesting because I didn't really know about that.
Yeah, the
'Cause I-
government
I'm
doesn't
not-
really want you to.
Yeah, I guess so. I just didn't. I don't know. I'm not really embarrassed.
To all the
with that
corrupt
whole
government,
topic.
I have this to say to you:
I
Middle
fucking
finger.
finger.
love that
Middle
guy.
finger.
He's a
middle
hero.
finger. He really is. Breck,
him
I'm
on
sorry
the
to say, but
podcast.
like he's doing more than you are.
Yeah, you might
Yeah,
have
he
told
spent
us.
he spent 4 seconds on like a quote, but you spent like a couple weeks on like a paper. Like I think he's obviously doing more work.
Yeah,
here.
you might have told
I
us
mean-
about how a stereotype was formed because of the government wanting to, make money and get rid of brown people. But I gotta say, middle finger to the government kind of works a bit better.
Yeah, it's short but sweet. Like
Hey, that's.
what you
I
were
mean, that's.
saying. What you were saying was kind of like a lot to handle. I mean, I didn't really pay attention. So
I mean,
yeah.
it's better. I mean, it's like when it's like too long, it's like kind of like too much to handle. Really.
Yeah,
I
when
kinda
it's just a
prefer the
simple
more-
middle finger.
you're
Yeah, just
The
one
more
finger,
average, maybe
just
below
one
average
finger.
length.
yeah,
No,
like kid
wait.
named Finger, like that. Yeah. Right?
Well, are we thinking of the same video where the guy is where the guy's like doing it to the
the
fucking
guy's
song
fingering?
and it's like gunshot?
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Hey,
Who's fingering?
we are.
That's what I thought.
I don't think we can. Can you show a clip of that one real
Yeah.
quick?
Here, let me show a clip of man fucks the
Let's
government from
go.
the inside out. Man uses his
How
middle
is he-
finger hard on the
How is he
government.
supposed to fuck them? How is he supposed to fuck them from the outside in?
I think
Middle
that's the normal way,
That,
isn't
I think that's the normal way.
it? Is it
From the
childbirth from the? You know what, guys? This
Okay,
is
that's-
a good episode.
I think this
What
is
is this?
time to.
This is the
this-
number one
what is this?
Onision podcast.
Fuck,
we are the
no.
number one with Onision podcast.
We
Let's get
stand with
Onision on the
Onision.
podcast.
I would love
He'd
to.
probably try to groom us. Well, he'd probably try to groom me. I'm the only
To be
minor.
fair, we'd
Yeah.
probably
No, you try to groom Frankie
Yeah,
because you're
you couldn't be
he's
in the
closer
episode.
to. Yeah.
No, we
You-
would
you
need
or
you.
Frankie
That's
could
the
be in the
only way we could
episode.
get him on the episode.
If he could rate our bodies.
Yeah, we'd have to like bait him
Oh
out, like
my
have a fucking
God.
fishing line with $1 on it, but it's Breck.
Hey guys, if you want to go visit Onision's website for $2 a month, it'll be in the description. just at the
Look,
very
we need
end.
that picture. The picture of Dusty in the bikini from
Oh,
like 2 years ago.
What?
No, that's fucking lost.
What is the
We're
I remember that.
I think Andrew's audio cut out in real time. I think I just watched it happen.
Sorry. Hello,
Oh,
can you hear me?
Yeah,
Oh, yeah, we can hear
you're
you.
fine. At
What was the
beach,
picture of fucking?
The
Yeah.
first time we went to the beach, I was like, Dusty, I'll give you. I think I gave him way too much money. It was like $20 to $50, somewhere in that range. I was like, I'll give you that amount of money if you put on this bikini, and he was like, all right.
Yeah, and he like to put on the bikini and also not even come out of the changing room.
Yeah, but he did take a picture of himself in the changing room with the bikini
Why?
on,
Just-
and I
And he showed it to only Serj, but Serj showed it to us.
yeah he sent it to my he sent it to me on Snapchat, and then I did on Android. You could do a thing where you go see what apps you have open, but Snapchat wouldn't blur, so you could take a screenshot of it. So I took a
Without it
screenshot of it.
notifying. I don't think he can do that anymore.
Dusty,
so if
No,
I
you're
don't
doing
think
that,
Dusty ever
try it.
found out about that either.
I told him.
No, he didn't.
Oh, you
Oh,
did?
You did? Okay.
I told him I showed Audrey. I don't know if I told him. Dusty, if you're watching
Well,
the episode,
Dusty, well,
you look, you're
we've
really
known. We've known.
Dusty. You're really buff
Actually,
now.
I don't think I've ever seen it.
I haven't.
I'm gonna be honest. Either I haven't seen it or I completely forgot what it looks like.
Well, regardless, Dusty, you're really buff now, so it doesn't matter. You don't look like that anymore. Not that you looked bad. You just were in a bikini, but you're really sexy, and I have a boner.
He's getting
He
backed
looked
into a corner. He's not even here.
So
Uh,
Ray Dusty's body. We're gonna have a picture on the screen. If you just, I am
Guys,
the
okay, so we're gonna rate Dusty's body. Do the same for us. Like, send us pictures of your body in a bikini, and we will rate them on our channel.
it's
Satire.
at the
Do
Gulag
it.
YT on Tribal. Just
No.
DM us.
On Tribal. Yes, we need to do this on Tribal.
Yeah,
We'll be
Dusty,
doing a
I'm the number
survey.
one trying to ruin your digital footprint because I've
You
done
are,
a,
because
I've
you
done a
post.
lot.
Okay, on a like, I'm gonna. It's not. You've already deleted the evidence of it, but
Yeah.
on the season 3 outtakes video, Serj forgot to edit out the part of
Oh.
the video where Dusty literally
Showed
like
his fucking
had
dick and
the
balls.
camera in a selfie position where he was just on the toilet taking a shit.
I watched it. I
blurred
watched
Like,
it
you
when
could
he.
see his
It's
entire
blurred
like figure
now.
on the toilet.
I
His
saw
entire
I
it.
know it's
figure-
blurred now, but it was
His
funny.
figure like his penis.
No, like
No.
No,
I
it's,
mean,
it's tucked in, but he's
He
like
had to-
tucked in,
he-
but
Oh,
you
he
can
you
see
can
his
see
like
his whole
naked
body
body.
sitting down.
He put his
Yeah.
like
He's
wearing a
shirt
shirt.
like below his crotch.
He's wearing
I
a
was
shirt,
like-
but that doesn't matter. You
Yeah,
can still
yeah.
see him on the fucking
If you
toilet.
want that image, you got to go to Truth Social. We're really just trying to spread that out here.
Oh my
That
God.
You have
will
to
be
go to
posted.
onision.net.
Yeah.
Onision.net is like I didn't know about the $2 shit. That is hilarious, and I was laughing when you guys said it, but I was eating, so. But I didn't know about that, and it's hilarious. That's like some fucking Andrew Tate shit. Where
Hustlers,
you gotta
Onision
Hustlers
University.
Yes, that's
yeah.
what I was thinking
should
of.
do a
Yeah, why the
collab.
fuck would you pay for that? That's the exact comparison I was trying to make. But we are on Hustlers University as well. We have a course on there.
Andrew Tate's gonna be on the next episode.
I would say we should pitch in and fucking like buy it just to see what's on there. But even then,
I wouldn't
like,
give
I
him.
don't
I
want to
wouldn't
give
want
him
to give
any.
him money.
Yeah.
Like,
I'd rather just wait for him
It's
to like.
also not worth it because what the fuck?
Yeah.
It's just so pointless. Even if we were
It's
just
literally-
like,
I'm
what
sure
is
there's
happening
ways to
here?
find out what's on the website without paying.
Yeah, someone else has
I
done
don't
it.
think it would be a very
Hard thing to breach.
yeah.
well, yeah, he doesn't really get hard unless it's around minors. So
That's true.
I think we've come full
Yeah. I
circle.
mean, you
unless
can
guys
see it.
wanna-
You can see it in the bulletproof
I
vest
mean, we've come
picture.
full circle like a couple of times.
I've
We've
come
been
on a lot
talking
of
about
full circles.
Same thing. Past an hour and a half.
I wanted to
That's
talk about
okay.
idiots. You guys still want to talk about
Ah,
idiots?
fuck yeah. That was
Yeah.
what we were going to talk about, and then we realized
Talk about
Andrew hadn't
idiots.
been
We
in the
did.
podcast
We
for,
did
like,
talk about
forever.
idiots though, but we can still
we
talk about
didn't.
it. We talked about not work idiots, but just fucking idiots, man.
Oh, true. Yeah, I fucking hate idiots, man.
If I had an idiot to talk, I mean, I can think of one while you're talking.
I can
about
think
it.
about bitch wife.
Fucking 48-year-old men on Instagram commenting heart eyes emoji on a 18-year-old girl's post because their wife just isn't doing it for them anymore.
Quote isn't as good enough anymore.
Anyways, so do you want to go first with your idiot
Yeah,
stories? 'Cause
okay.
I think like me and Breck have like three or
Okay, I
four.
just have just idiot complaints in general. Like some people are like, I was born in the wrong generation, but I was born in the wrong area of the United States because the like now this isn't giving away where we are, but because people are like this everywhere, but like the
Yeah.
country hospitality that we have going on in our state, because we're not like in the city part of our state. Like what the everyone's all ma'am and sir and just I mean, that's not maybe I'm just an asshole. That doesn't sound like a big deal. But some people have no like self-respect for themselves. They're like they say I'm sorry to everything and then
What's wrong with that?
I just sound like
Wait.
an asshole. Okay, no.
yeah, you just sound
I
like
thought you were gonna
an
say
asshole.
about I thought you were gonna say the opposite of this.
No, I
Oh
just
my
sound like an
God.
asshole. I'm wrong here. I'm in
You're the
wrong.
idiot. You're the fuck.
I fucking
When
hate
I was at
idiots,
work,
man.
people were just being too polite and I didn't get enough sleep and I was like, you shouldn't be this polite. And now that I'm a little bit more well
That is an objectively
Wow.
L opinion.
Wow.
L
I'm explaining
opinion.
it. I feel like I'm explaining it bad, but there might just not be
I don't
a better
think
way
you
to explain
are.
it.
I think you're
I think
explaining
it's
it
just
just
an L
fine.
Also,
opinion.
people are just dumb, but I don't care enough to try to think of the ways they're dumb. You guys can.
This
I'm
is
sorry.
stupid.
This is-
This is
sorry, guys.
stupid.
Nice topic.
Sorry.
L.
Look, I
L
tried.
take. Anyways,
I actually
me and
love.
Breck are gonna talk about
I love when
idiots.
people are hospitable. I love
No,
that.
you don't.
I
No, you
don't. I
don't.
don't get yes
What's
ma'am,
wrong-
yes sir though. That one I don't really get.
What do you mean? Oh
Well,
my
no,
god,
I get it
whatever.
with,
Move
no,
on.
no, with parents.
Move
I don't
on,
get like
just-
calling your parents yes ma'am, yes sir. I get like, some strange man just helped you, like, oh thanks sir. But I also
It's
don't
just-
get if you're older than me, like a 40-year-old person, and you're like, you calling me sir. I don't
You
understand.
just call
that.
me like man or like.
Yeah, buddy.
like,
I'd rather get buddy than
Okay,
sir.
buddy. I fucking hate buddy. Buddy sucks.
Yeah, but
Buddy
about-
depends on where it's coming from.
What
Hey,
about
there's the-
way
do you know the
younger
one
than you,
guy?
though.
You know the one guy at our job that calls you buddy every single time.
I think.
He like comes in with a gift card.
Yeah, I think so.
That shit's kind of annoying. Cause he's like 23. Like
Oh, yeah. No, that's what I'm saying. If you're like 23 and you're calling people buddy, that's kind of annoying. I
Unless
guess.
you're talking to your
It's
kid.
not- It's like it's such a non-complaint, but like, if you're older, if you're like an older dude, then I think it's perfectly acceptable for you to call people buddy,
I think-
especially if it's like if there's somebody way younger than you.
I was just raised to just hear all that, and I feel like I just don't have a problem with it at this point. 'Cause
Yeah,
it's just
same.
like words to me. It's like, oh, whatever, you call me this, I'm never gonna.
Yeah, I
do
don't
this
get mad at
again.
when anybody calls me unless I know that it's coming from a place of like them.
Well, yeah,
just
obviously.
literally trying to be an asshole to me.
But I don't know how you would be able to tell it from that way, but maybe not.
I mean, something
I feel
like
like-
Context of
Yeah,
somebody
just
being an
I
guess-
asshole.
No, I'm just saying, like, if it's someone you don't know and they're trying to degrade you from that, I feel like it's hard to tell.
I mean,
But
you can
that's
probably
like
tell
a-
when they're like
voice, it's
buddy
probably easy to tell.
versus buddy.
I don't know
When
what
they're
I'm
just
fucking
being a
saying.
fucking asshole.
Yeah.
I feel like it's more noticeable with girls, to be honest. Like when some lady calls some like teenage girl like young lady or like miss or like ma'am, like there's like some like fucking like hatred behind it. Sometimes you can just fucking tell. It's like you're being a bitch. Like
That I don't really get. Or I guess I'm
I
not
get
sure
that
what you're getting
with
at.
like internalized misogyny. It's like they're like basically trying to insinuate that the girl they're talking to is like a fucking slut or is like not dressed modestly.
I
guess,
I
I
get
don't
that
know.
happens. From
I feel like
older
that
women
happens-
to younger women. Like I think we see that in
Yes.
schools a lot.
But I feel like
Anyways,
that's
idiots at work.
Yeah, you guys talk about your idiot stuff, and maybe I'll think of some real opinions that aren't just me being
aren't
annoyed because I
shit.
didn't sleep last night.
So
I
there
was
was
just
one.
mad
I'm
at
dressing
everyone.
my tires.
You're gonna come dress my tires. There's one guy at work who he came to the window, and I was working at the window, and he was like, "Yeah, my fucking membership isn't working. It's not automatically
My
raising."
member
He
isn't
starts
working. My
swearing me
member
out.
isn't raising.
My member isn't. That was funny.
It's a
Anyways,
reference to
To
someone
penis.
whose name,
Reference to
someone's
penis.
name starts with a letter A.
That's funny.
we love that guy.
we
Anyways,
do.
he was getting really mad at me, and I was trying to fix it for him. If I start like trailing off and not making sense because I'm playing a video game and I can't really concentrate.
You fucking slut. I
But,
think he was a
Fine.
slut.
I think maybe I had a similar guy like this, unless we were both there. I don't know.
We were both there. It was the guy who
Was it like the older man?
he was the guy who fucking crushed the front bumper of his car.
Oh yes.
Wait,
That
in
guy.
the video? In the video?
What video?
No.
No, there was
oh,
no video.
I thought it was the video of the car crashing and you being there.
No, it was not that guy.
So,
That guy
like,
was a
just a
young
dumbass.
guy, and he wasn't
That
like,
would've been funny.
particularly bad. But the guy I'm talking about, he was like, "Yeah, my fucking tires." He was being an asshole and all that, and so I was like literally trying to help him.
We were literally about to fix it in like less than 30 seconds.
Yeah, and then he was like, "You know what? Just fucking cancel my membership. I don't want to come here anymore." And it's like, "Okay, dude, I don't care." So I cancel his membership, and he leaves. This is after like maybe 7 minutes of him bickering at us. He tries to leave. He's backing out of the spot, which first of all, I could have just raised the gate for him and had let him go out the back way, which would have been way faster and way easier. But he decides to back out of the window spot, and he smashes his front bumper on the curb, which is like
That's
twice the size of a
hilarious.
regular curb.
Yeah.
It like caved in the bumper too, and so I literally am looking at him, and he fucking like lurches his head back up at me in the window, and I'm looking at him through the window, and I gave him like a wide-eyed like well, sorry. like kind of look, and then in my head I was thinking, if he comes back, I'm literally gonna say, "Sir, you need to leave. You're not a customer here anymore." Because I was so done with this shit, and that was
Wasn't
entirely his fault. But he just left anyways, so fuck him. Got
Was
his
our
bumper
boss-
fucked up, and
was our boss there? I feel like
no, he wasn't. There was like 2 other people there, but we were like sitting around, so I remember he wasn't. It was like when we were closing.
oh yeah, that was so annoying because
That
we
was
were literally
annoying.
doing everything in our power to help him.
And he was continuously being a fucking dick about every single thing. As if it was our fault that his membership wasn't working. Like, bro, I don't control every aspect of this wash. Like, I get paid however much an hour to do regular ass work. I'm not a fucking manager here, dude.
Man, I
know.
fucking
People
love
that
entitlement,
just-
dude.
I was gonna say people that feel entitled around like people that are doing like drive-through type esque stuff is shitty.
It's like,
Like-
dude, I'm fucking 17. Do you think I
They don't
care
want to work
about-
there.
Like,
Exactly.
I have to work there. Like that's the only.
It's not like I'm wanting to fucking put myself in the situation where I have to deal with your shitty fucking cock dick ass.
It's as he was acting as if I deliberately was sabotaging his fucking membership.
He probably thought you were the imposter. That's probably why he was
Dude,
so hostile.
That's
Mo-
sus.
imposter from a
I was in
Monaghan?
O2. I was in O2.
All right, Serj. Have you thought of any
I don't-
idiots?
Sorry. No, I don't fucking care. Fuck idiots, man.
I mean, we're
But
going on pretty far.
Yeah.
Anyways.
this could just be the episode, but also, idiots to me are just very nice people who are very considerate of
Who are
others.
rational and cool
just-
and nice
and
and
just-
not,
And
not
I am
angry at
also-
all.
I was just
I'm actually
I was
very
just
well
so pissed
respected.
off at work. I'm getting some post nut clarity of.
It just sounds like a fucking you problem.
I was very nice to them in person. I was just like thinking in my head. I was like, "Damn, have some self respect." I'm like a third of your age, and you're calling me sir, and you're saying I'm sorry every 3 seconds. You're like, "Oh,
I
sorry,
do that all the
sorry,
time.
oh, sorry," and just like with a smile. on
I
your
do that.
face.
Okay, I'm glad I wasn't around you because I do that shit all the fucking time. I'm like, oh fuck, sorry. Like if it's someone
that's
I don't
something-
know.
That's something that we have noticed about you, Andrew. Is that
I-
that you do tend to apologize, which isn't a bad thing. But
I
it's
just
like,
do that
Fatal
too
Flaws
much.
Part 2, baby. Let's go. Come on.
No, it's fine. I'm aware of it. I apologize too much to people I'm not like familiar with. Even with people I know, though, I'm always like, oh shit, sorry, my bad, or whatever. Or more
Yeah, how
recently, I
dare
guess.
you?
Yeah,
I
how
know.
fucking
Oh,
How
you're,
dare you be
be
respectful?
you're
kind.
respectful, and you're trying to be self-aware of your flaws. Fuck you.
How fucking dare
That is
you.
what you were saying.
I know. That's why
That's
I was
almost
making
exactly
fun of
what you were
myself.
saying.
I am aware. I'm sorry. My opinion was objectively
Oh, you're sorry?
wrong.
How dare you say you're sorry?
I'm
Fuck
sorry.
you.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Fuck
Shut
you.
up!
Episode. Dislike.
Open the door.
All
We're
right.
not- okay.
Open
Nope.
the door.
Nope, we're done.
This is
Nope,
the
we're
end of the
done. We're
episode.
done. We're
Open the
done.
door.
And if-